So, surprise! We're back at Dolly Sods, and everybody's leaving me, so I gotta continue, but yeah, so I don't completely know what loop we're doing. We're doing like this weird circle loop. It's like, I think 22 miles or something like that. My pack's a little heavy. We're actually hiking the same area that I hiked the first time that I came to Dolly Sods, which is awesome, because I get to, you know, relive this general area. Be able to be like, oh yeah, I was here like 4 years ago. But yeah, so little troopers here. This is a backpacking trip though. This is not a car camping trip, so I have all my gear on me and I have alcohol with me, so it's also kind of heavy. I have like 2 liters of water, like a pint of some kind of bottleneck thing that I picked up at the store, just something to sip on. I don't really like alcohol drinking too much, but it's nice to be on the trail having some kind of sweet something or another to drink. Some people like beer. I like sweet wines or alcohol, like the margarita mix from Apple Orchard Mountain. But yeah, so I am actually hiking with Hillbilly today, and Keith and Homestead, and then the pups. So it shall be fun. Alright, I gotta go. It's rocky. Bye.
Not too low, but lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so this is the river that we crossed last time that I was here, and it was raining, so it was, don't really remember if it was deep or not, but still remember it being just as red as possible. I'm not about to try to cross this while holding my phone, so I'm just gonna put my phone away. But yeah, so I gotta catch up with them. So pretty here, and there's Trooper up there. So Addie apparently just came up with my trail name, and we shall see if it's gonna stick. I think it's cute, but I bought a hat at this gas station because I wanted some kind of shade, and apparently I look like Panama Jack, but I can't be a Jack, so now I am Panama Jane. The thing is, I really don't know who Panama Jack is. Really, is not off the top of my head, which sounds so stupid, because I'm pretty sure it's like Crocodile Dundee, you know, you have to know him. So we'll see if it sticks. See, you know, maybe if I have signal, I'll do a little bit of a research and see if it's something that, you know, because I feel like I should know them. I should know him, but I don't know. But anyway, trail's not kicking my ass too much. There's an uphill section that we just got off, probably like a mile back, that it didn't kick my ass, but I was kind of having sorry for the shakiness, I was kind of having a mini anxiety attack with it. So, this is the hat that I bought. shield the sun away from my face. Do I look like a Panama Jack with my hiking gear? But yeah, so I had a little bit of an anxiety attack. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna get out of here. It was more like, why the fuck am I doing this? I don't want to do this. I hope we don't have to do this very much. Hope it's an easy day. And I quickly got over it because I can't exactly turn around and go back. And I also just stopped and looked at the scenery. I hope I can pass this. I don't have to go through it. It looks like I can because that looks like it's actually really deep. So this is the start of an area that I really liked back when I came here with another dude 3 years ago. This is all what is left of the Ice Age. It's a boulder field. And I'll show you up here, there's going to be an even bigger boulder field. But I find it funny because it almost looks man-made, but it isn't. It's from where, you know, the boulders and the ice. The ice was, when it receded, it left over boulders. Hey! Hey! Munchkin! Really? Shithead. You little muddy thing. Look at this thing. This dog is so muddy. So, the last time I came to this area, we were completely fogged in. I couldn't see any of this. But I do remember it was raining the entire time. And we climbed up on those rocks. And all we saw, it was a pain in the ass to climb over there too, because it looks like it's flat, but it's just all rock field. So it looks like there's a easy path, but in reality, it's all like the rocks right there. But yeah, so I climbed up there and I was expecting a nice view. Nope. We were clouded in. It was all misty and stuff. We couldn't see shit. But it was worth it. The only thing is I didn't take any photos. Or I took a few photos on that trip. But I didn't take any good photos. And so this time around, I'm trying to take as many photos as I can to show the pure beauty of this area, because this honestly is one of my favorite trails. Or not trails, but favorite areas to hike. It's beautiful. So this one is one of my favorites. Apple Orchard Mountain, or Apple Orchard Mountain? Apple Falls Mountain? However you want to call it, is another one of my favorites. Lake Moomaw is just a lake, but that's also a favorite. But yeah, so I don't know, this place is just beautiful. You know, it can be treacherous. It's rocky, as you can tell. It's rainy, muddy. You can get lost super flippin' easy. But it's beautiful. It's kind of one of those worth the pain, you know, no pain, no gain ordeal. I wish I could make something up like no rain, no pain, no Dolly Sods. I don't know. Tried to make something up. Yeah, I gotta cross this. But I just flipping love this area. I mean, look at this shit. It's so beautiful out here. But yeah, so today's gonna be a short day. We're only gonna do 2 miles more. So I'll let you guys know the total mileage when we're done. And once we do 2 miles, we're gonna set up camp somewhere and chill out for the rest of the day, which is nice. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms in, so it'd be nice to be able to sit under the, the hammock and relax and not have to worry about anything. But I really love this area, and so I don't know who built this, but it's just like a little wind wall, I guess, for lunches. And come over here and eat lunch, relax, look at this view. As I'm way off trail. I actually just saw everybody and they're like way over there. But it's so gorgeous here. So Dolly Sods changes very, very quickly, and it goes from open to enclosed by mountain laurel, which are what these are. They're mountain laurel. And these right here are some kind of berry bush, maybe blackberry, raspberry, huckleberry, who the hell knows. Not familiar with the difference between each one when they're not ripe. Of course, then it has mud puddles, to which I've already sunk my foot into the frickin' mud, but it's all good. I knew I was gonna get dirty on this trail. That's what Dolly Sods is Dolly Sod. Yeah, so we're gonna go. It's not too much longer. We're gonna chill out. Yeah, this entire walkway is water. It's kind of fun. Now I'm washing my boots off. Nice, refreshing, cold water bath, you know? So day 2. Slept pretty good. Kind of just, I think I went to bed at like 10 or 11, which I typically sleep pretty late. And actually, hold on, trying to get over some mud. Sorry, Lettie. I typically sleep pretty late, but yeah, so slept pretty good. I didn't wake up until early in the morning when I kept hearing the dogs moving around. But yeah, so today, I think today's going to be the long day. We're going to go to Bear Rocks, I think, or something like that. Could have went that way. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate mud. Yeah. So, I think we're doing maybe like 10 miles or something like that today. I don't know. kind of tired. But detour. Yeah, I feel okay. My feet actually feel good, surprisingly, because I have some kind of weird arch issue in my right foot that hurts if I sit down for a while and then get back up. But it feels pretty good today, at least. We'll see about it later on today. So that is the path I am taking. And these are the kind of views that I'm just randomly seeing. It's gorgeous. I haven't seen one of these since childhood, but look at it. It's a lady slipper. It's gorgeous. They are a orchid, and orchids are my favorite plants. So later in the summer, all these white flowers will become berries. I think they're probably like blackberries. I have the same type of plant at my house, and they are blackberries. However, they could be raspberries. I'm not familiar with the differences between the plants. I just know the fruit. So at this stage, I can't really tell. But yeah, so all of this, like, it's just fields of it. And can you imagine being here in the like late summer, dying of heat stroke, obviously. But, you know, you're hiking and you're just picking berries. You're just walking, picking berries, and come on, Munchkin, where are you going? You know, walking, picking berries, eating them, but at the same time, you also have to worry about other animals picking berries, because bears love berries. So this would be a very berry area. Ha ha ha, you get it? Berry. I'm done. I feel like I'm going through the Florida mangroves. We just went through a bog. I had to concentrate on not losing my dog because there were rocks. But if you stepped off the rocks, you would sink, like, 2 feet deep. And my dog would disappear, like the never-ending story. Whatever that horse is, Atreyu from the never-ending story. Would it be So this is why I concentrate on walking and not taking videos, because it's muddy. But yeah, I find it interesting how this trail changes constantly. You know, you go from being out in the open and sandy trails to mud bog and trying to navigate through rocks. But yeah, so we're gonna take this 513 trail all the way down to Brethren Mountain. And I think I'm gonna pass Lettie off to one of the guys that ain't gonna go up the Lion's Head because she's too small. And come on, sweetie. Go this way. Go on. No stubborn child. No stubborn child. Come on. This way, my love. For a dog that hates water, she awfully wants to go in it all the time. So the trail has definitely changed. I can probably navigate this one pretty easily while holding my phone. Not deep, not running strong or anything. Kind of reminds me of my childhood. When I was younger, we didn't live in the mountains or anything, but we had a property that was, there was like in the back, it was fed by an underground stream. And there was a little area that had a waterfall. It was a good 5-foot waterfall. It wasn't like a pouring waterfall, it was more like it rolled over a hill. More than like, it was kind of like a slide and then like a drop off. As far as waterfalls go. And as a kid, we'd always go down there and we would slide off the waterfall and then jump into the little pond at the bottom. And I remember we had a golden retriever named Brandy. She would do the same thing. She would slide down the waterfall, jump in the water. She would sit there and bathe in the water. Like, she loved it. And you could follow the stream good whiles up, but it would disappear into the ground, where it was like just leaking. It would just literally just be there, and then you just come up against a wall and it's gone. But yeah, so I also remember being left behind because my brother and sister went to go follow the stream. And I was younger, so I was slow, and they freaking left me behind. And then I couldn't find them, so I sat at like the junction where the stream goes straight and then right. And I just sat there because I could hear them, but I couldn't see them, and I didn't want to go any further. So I never got to see what was back there. Apparently there was another waterfall, but, you know, never got to see what it was. But unfortunately, my parents sold the property. They originally were going to build a house on it. They built foundation. We had another property that was my grandpa's. So my grandpa built a house there. But yeah, so we sold it. Now we don't have the property anymore, but we're looking into getting another something. This time we'll probably do it a little smarter. Because that one, I mean, it was a good piece of property, but, yeah. So, oh, I hear all kinds of little waterfalls and stuff. But yeah. So, a little bit of my childhood right there. Kind of reminds me. Going through like just rhododendrons like crazy. Or I don't even know what they are. I don't think they're rhododendrons. But they're really pretty. I really like how this trail changes like this. I sure as hell hope this is the trail. It went from a nice, casual walk in the woods to, you know, hoping a bear doesn't come out of nowhere because it's kind of boxed in. And then I'm actually really glad I wore capris because my legs would have been torn up. But I'm 99.99 percent sure that this is indeed the trail. So my dumbass just went quarter of a mile fucking through the bogs because there was a trail that way. It was very clear until you got a quarter of a mile, then it started getting really sketchy. And I started going and I'm, you know, halfway there and I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be following the river like this. So I pull out the map and sure enough, I'm not. It like goes around the river. So I'm like, okay, this ain't right. So I turn around and I come back. And I come back through. And I fucking missed the arrow. I was looking at the ground and I missed the arrow to go that way. So I think what I did is I went right there and I didn't see the arrow. I don't know. I need to start looking around more. Yeah, so I definitely took a wrong turn back there. This looks about right. And then I remember they were talking about pine trees and how uniform they are. And I mean, look at this place. This is another area that it just looks so crazy. It doesn't look like it's from here, you know? It's gorgeous. And I'm way behind. Like way behind. Because I got lost for, 10 minutes. So I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from them. But I think we're meeting at the intersection of the Stony area. I don't know how to look at the map. So I caught up with one of the guys. Caught up with Homestead, and he's been waiting at different spots for a little less than 30 minutes. He knew I got lost. He almost did too, and then he saw the arrow and stuff, and then he turned around and came back. But yeah, so he's gonna be behind me, but he's probably gonna come up here quick, past me. So I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. Perhaps keep him behind me, but I highly doubt it. They are super fast. They're very, very, they have very, very athletic long legs. And I'm over here like a potato with legs, potato with 2 pick legs. So the path has changed from mud to this really cool area. I can't tell what these little plants are. I know they have flowers on them or some kind of weird bud. I'm not sure what they are, but I'm familiar with what they look like. I just don't know what they are. They're all over the place. And it's a little rocky. It's not bad. But at least the mud is away. But at the same time, you're also thinking, oh God. But yeah, look how gorgeous this is. It's like a sheer cliff. So that's my trail. That's not sketchy at all. It's so beautiful. Buggy. This is Judy's, my best friend's, worst nightmare. She does not like rocks. And that is all this is. It is just rocky as fuck. And honestly, I'm over here like 5 minutes in. Oh, this isn't that bad. It's actually really nice. 6 minutes in. Man, fuck these rocks. So, yeah. Ow. Because it doesn't jar your feet for me. It bends your toes the wrong way. And I'm starting to realize I probably need thicker insoles. At least I can kind of feel the rocks into my shoes. And just when you think you have a little break, in comes more rocks. But I don't know, they're okay. As long as they're not like, gigantic knee-sized rocks where, you have to step over them constantly. That wears you out. This just slows you down. But the knee-sized rocks, having to lift your body weight up over, which is why I actually decided not to do Lion's Head, because of that. I don't know if I have the strength to do it. At least not today, but I could always come back. I'm always going to come back here. This place is beautiful. So you never know. Maybe we'll plan a trip out here to go see it. But yeah. Maybe as a day hike. That would be nice. So this is the longest trail ever. Actually, no. The Rocky Trail was the longest trail ever. Felt like the 1.8 miles just went forever. So I met up with the crew back there, and they went ahead, but before they went ahead, they, you know, went over where we're gonna be so that I have a map on me. I also have my GPS going. So I know in general where we're gonna be. I also ran into another group of hikers, and they showed me on their GPS where exactly I am in terms of the ending. And it was only like a mile or something like that, which it's been like 15 minutes. So I'd say I'm almost there, hopefully, because I'm fucking beat. I've been hiking out here for like 5 flipping hours, and I haven't stopped. I haven't eaten lunch, which, I mean, technically I should have stopped and I should have ate lunch and I should have relaxed, but I was constantly, you know, just not trying to get too far behind. And then, of course, the screw up earlier where I got lost, that took, you know, 15-20 minutes. My glasses were falling off. That took 15-20 minutes, a detour. So I should have stopped and rested, but I didn't. I mean, I feel okay. I'm just tired. It's like I've been, oh, it's muddy. I'm so done with mud. So it's been fun. I'm tired of shit. I have dirt everywhere because I tried to put my dog on the back of my neck and it didn't work out. She's too tired. Lettie, do you want me to go first so you don't sink? Anyway, so you like my hat. I'm tired, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and figure out how to get past this. That's my trail. Ew, it's all muddy. Lettie's already like, hello, you're impatient. But, so this is the finish line coming up, hopefully. So I'm almost at the campsite, and they are way back in the woods, but I'm following these random arrows. I'm tired, but we're actually right by the Red Creek or whatever. 99.9% sure I'm gonna go sit my fat ass in that river. So I'm tired, but it's okay. But yeah, so I'm following arrows. Should be almost there. Lettie's, yep, see, another arrow. This way. Man, they're way back here. Yeah, see. Looky who I found. Y'all had better not be naked by the time I can. Boomer! Oh.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, long time no see. Day 3. Ooh, I am officially whipped. I have a blister on one toe. Heel is acting, not my heel, arch is acting up. Other than that, I feel okay. I mean, my feet really don't hurt. It's just whenever I get up off the ground, I have to like hobble for a second as I try to stretch my arch out and get it to behave. But either way, so they're going up a different trail than me. I just left camp. Right now I'm following the Red Creek, or Red River. But so they're going on a different trail than me. I'm gonna end up taking the Blackbird knob all the way back out to the road, and then either walking up the road, hitching, or you know, by the time I get halfway there or something like that, if Eddie gets to the car first, he can just drive down and pick my ass up. That way, you know, we're leaving at the same time. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. This doesn't look that bad, but it was rocky and kind of steep back there. And it's going uphill, and it's going to be like this for, I think, a quarter of a mile or so. Or half a mile, maybe. It's okay. I'm over it. It's definitely like, good morning, sunshine. Here's a mountain for you. So, she's impatient. But yeah, I'm going to continue. Alrighty, so here's another scenery change. The uphill section of the... I'm actually not sure what that trail was called. It was pretty tough, but it was okay. And now we are on Blackbird Knob, heading out to the car area. And we're passing by... It's a really, really pretty area. I thought this area was really unique the last time I came. And I'm a little tired. It's a little uphill right now. Thought I just heard a rattlesnake, but I don't know what it was. Might have just been a weird bug. But it stopped before I could turn off my phone because my phone was playing music. But it was definitely like a may have been a locust sound. Maybe. I'm not sure what it was. I don't even know if there's rattlesnakes here. But I stopped. The moment I heard it, I stopped and was kind of like, okay, don't move. Where is it? Didn't see anything, and it stopped, so I kept going. But yeah. So I thought this area was really unique last time I came here. So I'm on the home run stretch. It's the last little bit, the last push up to the road. And this is what my trail has become. It's been like this for like half a mile, just straight mud. I've been rock hopping. Lettie, on the other hand, hasn't give a fuck. She has just been like plowing through the mud. I think my dog is tired. She doesn't even care anymore. Look at her. She's like, God damn it. She is covered in mud. My boots are no longer gray. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be done soon. This is a sight for sore eyes. This is the walkway that you have to go on for this trail at the entrance. So this is basically the exit. I tell you what, I see a car. I'm fucking tired. Now I gotta figure out how to get back up to the head. The other trailhead. I guess my boots are fucked. So I might have to hitch. Walk. I'm gonna probably start walking, and then I'm gonna see if I can't hitch a ride up. And if, you know, I don't make it up there by the time Hillbilly gets there, he's gonna just drive down and pick me up.